All right, welcome back to PALS TV. So for our lunchtime episode today, we have Raquel with her ASL class, which has been really cool the last few weeks to learn different, different aspects of the language. And it's also been nice to see Gila using her sign skills. I see it on there, Gila. So we'll toss it over to Raquel and see what kind of subject matter she's got for us today. I look forward to it.
Okay, hi guys. How are you doing? Hey, I see Gila and Caitlin and other participants. Hi, how are you all? How are you all? Okay, so today we're gonna continue. We're gonna practice some things that you guys have learned already before, like the alphabet, maybe some pronouns, which is like you, me, he, she. We're gonna practice the feelings, and then I'm gonna show you some videos because we're also gonna talk about how to sign objects, things that we have around us, right, that we talk about. And I'm gonna ask you later for you guys to show me some things. I see Kelly showing me something. Keep it there because we're gonna do like a little exercise where you guys are gonna grab something and show it to me. And I'm gonna tell you how to sign that object, okay? So, but first we're gonna practice the things that you guys already know from before. All right, so let's practice the alphabet really quickly. We're gonna do it together, and then I'll show you the same video I showed you before, but you're gonna try to do it with the person on the video at the same time. But now we're gonna go slow. Okay, let's practice the alphabet. What letter is this? Remember? A. Let me show you over here. A, B. If you guys can do it with me, it's better so that way we can practice together. C. See, this one's easy. It looks just like a C when you write it on paper. C, D. Remember, the index finger goes up. The index finger, it's like you're pointing up. There you go. D, E, F. This one looks really different from the way we write it. G, like this, or you can do it this other way. G, H. The H looks kind of like an H, but you would have to like put something here, right? But it's actually like this in ASL. H. I. It looks like a little I. J. For J, you have to draw it. You draw it in the air. J. Very good. K. You have this finger, your thumb in the middle, and then these two look like a V, but you put this one in the middle. K. K, because if you do it this way, it's a P. So let's keep it up. L. It looks just like an L, a capital L, right? M. The 3 lines going down. See the M? Because if we do it with 2 lines going down, the 2 fingers going down, it becomes N. See, M, N, O. The O is a little circle, very simple. It looks just like an O. O, P. And there we see the same hand shape as K, but going down like this. It's like you're pointing forward instead of up, right? P. This one's, it's kind of hard. Many people have difficulty with this. Just remember, 1 points down, 1 points forward. P, Q, Q. The Q looks like the J. Look, remember the J? Then you're gonna put it down, going down. Yeah, Q, Q, R. It looks like a lowercase r, right? Like a lowercase r. R, S. The S is just your fist, see? It does not look like the way you write it, but it's easy to do the sign. S, T. You have your thumb in the middle. If you look at it from here, it kind of looks like a T over there, right? Kind of looks like a T. T, U, U. It's like you have the U drawn here, like U going up, because if you open it, it becomes V, V. And if you add this finger, it becomes W, W, X. That one's kind of weird, right? X. See, it's like a hook, X. That one does not look like the way you write it. So it's kind of hard to remember. We have to practice it a lot. X, Y. The Y looks just like a Y. If you use this part of your, if you use your arm, it looks like a Y. X, Y, and then Z. You draw the Z. What is another letter that you draw in the air? Do you remember another letter that you draw in the air? J. You got it, Kaylin. J. Very good. And what is a letter that looks like you're pointing? L. Gila says L. Yeah, it looks kind of like you're pointing with the L. Yes. That's one of them that looks kind of like you're pointing up, right? What's another letter that looks kind of like you're pointing at something? D, correct. Yeah, you got it. The D also looks like you're pointing at something. You're pointing up, right? Is there another letter that looks like you're pointing? How about the letter P? The letter P? Does it look like you're pointing at, like I'm pointing at you? Pointing at you. Okay, kind of looks like that, right? Now tell me a letter that looks just like the way you write it. It looks just like the way you write it. Let's see, there are many, like most of them, I think, look like the way you write them. Is it the I, Gila, or Y? Y? Yes. Yes, Gila, I agree with you. Yes, the Y looks the same way as how you write it. Yeah. See Erin showing it over there on paper or on a board? It looks just like that, doesn't it? It looks just like that. If you add this part for the bottom part, it looks like a Y. Yep. Tell me two more that look the same as how you write them. The J, okay. Actually, yeah, we can say yes. The J looks the way you write it on paper, write it on a board. Yes, because you're drawing the same shape. J. It looks just like that, J. All right. Tell me one more. Tell me one more that you don't draw, but that you do with a hand shape, but it looks as how you write it, the same way. But that one is another one that you draw. That's fine. Yeah, it looks like a Z. Yeah, like you're writing a Z on a board, right? Like Z. Yep. One more that looks the same way as how you write it. Not the F, right? Not the F, because the F looks really different. You see the F there? Erin is holding it. The F. Does it look like that? We would have to really use our imagination. Maybe like this, but not really, right? So it looks pretty different from the way we write it. So this one is kind of harder to remember. We have to practice it a lot because it looks so different. So one other one that looks the same way as we write it is the letter, would you say the letter M looks the same way? That's how we write it on paper like that? M, does it look like an M? What do you think? Does this look like an M? You see the M there on the board that Erin is holding? Does it look just like that? What do you think, Caitlin? Does it look like that? Yes? Yes? Okay. I think so, yeah, because it has those 3 lines going down. But there's some other ones that are really clear, like the I, like the C, the L, let me see what else, the O, All of those look really, really like the same way you write them. Okay, so I'm gonna play a video and you guys are gonna try to follow the video with your hands, you know? Like if they're saying A, you're gonna do A. If they're saying B, you're gonna do B. If they're going L, you can do L. So you're gonna follow the video, all right? And it's gonna get a little faster, but you can try, okay? You don't have to do it all the way to the fastest, you know, the fastest speed. But you can try at least the first 2 speeds, all right? So let me see, I'm gonna get it here so you guys can practice that. And it has some music, so it's kind of fun. You can hear the music too and go to that beat. You know, when you're signing it, try to follow that beat, like A, B, C. All right, it's kind of fun. I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see it. Okay, you guys should be able to see it now. Okay, ready? You guys are gonna follow the video. Follow the letters that you see that they're gonna be signing in that song. Okay, ready, set, go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good job. Faster? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Great. Faster? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Faster. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let's hear that music. Okay. So we finished doing that video. That was kind of fun, but it's kind of fast. So you guys need to practice it more. The more you practice it, the better you get. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to close this because we're gonna keep hearing that music. Okay. So I see Jose over there joining us, but he's in his car. I hope he's parked. Oh, he's saying he's going to, look, let's practice. He's saying he went, you already went? Yeah, he went to, what is this? C? He went to CVS. That's the pharmacy. The pharmacy. The pharmacy. For pharmacy, we say like the sign for medicine and then store, pharmacy. CVS is one of them. You want to say something, Gila? Okay, hold on. Oh, you want to show me the objects and we do the signs now? We can do that. That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
What's that?
So what is that? What is that?
There's the one.
Right.
What is that?
No, that I agree. No. That's what I said last night. I said if they need to know who won, that's fine. But how much the person bid becomes a huge issue now. It always has, but this year it will be.
I don't know what you can
Which
spell it.
That's what I was saying, and Michael was saying the same thing.
What's that?
I think when we're on a Zoom and everyone's talking at once, it gets lost. I agree.
I can't really see what that is. Oh, it's like letters? That's letters? Oh, okay, cool. So we can, you guys can learn this sign, letter, letters, okay? Yeah, you can do it like this, letters, all right? So that's an L, and you use this hand, and you go like this, and it means letters, okay? Or a letter A, letter B, letters, okay? Letters. Okay, do you guys have something else that you want to show me? And I can show you the sign for it. I see Caitlin has something. Let's see what that is. I'm gonna have to see it closer. Show me again, Caitlin. Oh, that's a puzzle. That's a good one. Because there are different signs for puzzles. I usually use this one. It shows like there's a puzzle piece and there's another puzzle piece and it goes together. See? Puzzles. Puzzle. It's showing like the one piece and another piece and it goes together. Puzzle. I believe there's other signs for puzzles. Let's ask Erin. What sign have you seen for a puzzle, Erin? Okay, that's a good one too. That's a descriptive sign. So it's like you look the matching pieces, matching. This is the sign for matching, and then you put them together. Match, put together. All right, match. So you can do it either way. You can do it with this sign, puzzle, or you can do it like this, puzzle. Either one is fine, because in sign language, we have different options to describe things, you know, like just like we do in the verbal communication, we have synonyms, we have different ways of saying things. All right, show me more objects. What objects do you guys have? And I'll teach you the sign for it. And then we'll watch more videos and practice more. Okay, what do you have there, Caitlin? Is that a coloring book? Yes, it is. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the sign for color. Color is like this. I'm gonna teach you that sign, color, and then book. Book. It looks like you're opening and closing a book, right? That's the sign for book. Book. If you do this sign like this, it becomes to open the book. Open the book. Open the book, and close the book would be close the book. If you just do the sign repetitively like this, you repeat the movement, it means book, book. So if it's a coloring book, it's coloring, color, book, color, book. Another way would be like color, and like you're coloring, and then book. Very descriptive, right? Color, book. All right, very good. I want to see more objects. What else do you guys have? Show me what, I see that Hakeem has food. The sign for food is like this. Hakeem has food. I see you, Hakeem, eating food. That's the sign for food. And Caitlin is showing me something else. Let me see, what is that? Is that chalk? Chalk, it is chalk. All right. For chalk, we use like we're writing and then like this. Chalk. Have you seen another sign for chalk, Erin? Because otherwise we would have to spell it. There are some words that don't have a sign. Some words don't have a sign. So you have to describe what they are, or you can spell them. If you were to spell chalk, how would you spell chalk? It's C-H-A-L-K. K. Wonderful, Kaylin. Wow, I'm really impressed, Kaylin. You're spelling so well. Wonderful. That was easy for you, huh? Yeah. You're welcome. I'm so impressed. That's awesome. Okay, show me a few more objects and then we'll go to the next thing. What else do you guys have? Oh, I see. That's a cool one. Okay, you have a bottle. So the sign for bottle, just any bottle, is like this. This is like a classifier sign where you see a classifier here that shows the shape. It shows the shape of the object. So if it's a bottle, it goes up like this, a bottle. But it's a Coke bottle, right? Coke. So the sign for Coke is like this. It's a funny sign, right? It looks like an injection. Maybe because it is addictive. Anyway, so Coke. Coke bottle. To specify what kind of bottle it is, Coke bottle, or we can say is pop. The sign for pop is really general, like you're opening a can. You're opening it and then go like this. Cup, bottle, or Coke bottle. Because if you only leave it up to here, if you make it shorter, it means cup. Cup. It could be a can too, but we have to specify more. But if you do it longer, it's a bottle. So a Coke bottle. Cool. You're making me thirsty now. Thirsty. What other objects do you guys have? What other objects? Oh, I see Gila's raising her hand. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Okay, Gila. Show me, what objects do you have there? I mean, you don't have to show me everything, but yeah, we saw the letters. That's a cool one. That's the letters. Is that like a game? Like a game? A letters game? Okay. So if it's a letters game, use the sign for letters. Letters, and then use the sign for game. Game. It looks like you're fist bumping, right? Kind of. Game. So it's a letters game. Yep. Okay, let me see. Alex, do you have any objects around there that you want to show it so I can show you the sign for it? Do you have any objects around there that you want to show us? You have a hat. You have a hat. Do you want to know the sign for hat? Yes? Okay, Alex, I'm going to show you the sign for hat. It's a very difficult sign. Ooh, no, I'm kidding. It's a really, really easy sign. Like this, just like that, hat.
Hat.
Yeah, it's really easy. It's like you're just touching your head like this, hat.
Hat. Yep.
Yeah. Unless it's like a bigger kind of thing, like a sombrero, you know, then that requires other signs. But if it's just, it's like a cap, right? Yeah, like this. All right. And what else do you have? You want to show us anything else, Alex, that you have around there? Any objects so I can show you the sign for it?
Yep.
What? What do you want to show us?
We went to the park today.
Oh, the park. Yes, yes, yes. Well, actually, you want to know the sign for park?
Yep.
Okay. I've noticed at PALS, they use the sign like trees like that, like many trees for park. I've noticed at PALS specifically, they use that sign. All the deaf people, when they say, I want to go to this place, that always means park at PALS. But other people use other signs for park. I've seen several different ones. I've seen this sign.
Yep.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like it's a place, an open place, and then you have the P. It looks kind of like pizza, but it's not. Park, or some people just spell it P-A-R-K, and other people show the trees too. So when I talk about the park, I can do this one, but sometimes I use the P, specify that it's the park. It's not like a forest or something like that. Have you seen any other signs, Aaron, for park? No? Okay. So I usually try to avoid spelling a lot. So I usually try to use a sign for it like this or like that, okay? And I see that you have also chairs over there, chairs. This is a sign for chair. If you guys want to learn that sign, chair. All right. So I'm going to show you guys another video where the person is showing signs for objects. I'm going to have to open up YouTube again. If you guys look up on YouTube, there's so many ASL videos. There's a lot of ASL videos. Basically about anything you want. Like you can put ASL alphabet, you can put ASL verbs, you can look up any kind of topic in ASL on YouTube. So it's really cool that we have that so accessible to us. Okay, let me see. All right, I have it ready. So you guys, okay, be ready so you can learn these new signs about objects, about things we have around us all the time. Okay, I'm gonna play it now. All right, I'm gonna share the screen. Okay, table. All right. All right, you saw several things. Can you guys show me? Do you remember? He showed the sign for a cell phone. What was the sign for cell phone? This is a sign for phone in general, just phone. Yeah, phone. Like this, it's like a Y. See, it looks like a Y. Because that's how phones used to look in the past, right? Most phones, even cell phones used to look like that, like all big like that. Now they kind of look like this. But yeah, that's a sign for phone. And if you want to say call you, call me. So call you, call me. All right. Like if I want to say, hey, Gila, call me. Or if I want to say, Caitlin, tomorrow I'm going to call you. Just an example, okay? Call you. I'm going to call you. All right? Call me, call you. If you want to call someone else, I say, hey, Kaylin, call Dusty. Call him, call him. So I do it like that, like call him. Another sign for calling is like this, to call someone. That's a little bit more complicated sign. This one's really simple, call. And phone, really simple. Another sign that he showed was the sign for, I see someone signing something. Oh, and Jose wants to say something. Okay. Well, let me unmute the interpreter. Okay, go ahead, Jose.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so how do you call deaf people on the phone? How does that work? Well, what happens is a light will flash, letting me know that someone's calling. See, like this.
Oh, wow, that's so awesome.
Lets me know that someone's calling, and that's for deaf people. Same thing for the door, like the doorbell, we have a light that flashes.
The color, is it the same or different for the doorbell and the phone? Oh, it has like a different color.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I see green, red, white, or yellow. Oh, that's so awesome. So that way, if someone is calling Jose, he sees that light because he can't hear the ring. He can't hear the ring from the phone, and he can't hear the doorbell either. So he has to look at the light. See, if he sees the light flashing, then he's like, oh, someone's calling me. And then he can answer the phone. And how do deaf people call each other? How? Tell us, Jose. How do deaf people call each other? Do you guys want to know how deaf people call each other? Because they can't hear their voices. So how do they do it?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, actually, that's the reason why I can't be sleeping in the bed and hear something. It doesn't work like that. And my wife is hearing, so she might be banging on the door like, hey, wake up, and I can't hear her. I'm just out sleeping. Then I have no idea. I just wake up like everything's normal, and then I'm like, oh, wait, what's wrong? Open the door, and I realize what I missed because I couldn't hear her. She could have been knocking on the door for like 30 minutes or an hour. She was just waiting and waiting, and I didn't know. So then we bought this light, and that has been really helpful.
Oh, that's why he bought that. Yeah, because that happened to him before, that his wife, she forgot the key, so she didn't have it. She was knocking on the door, like, open, and he was sleeping. He couldn't hear her. So she stayed outside for a long time waiting for him to open. So he's like, oh, no, I need to get this device so I can see the flashing. And even if he's sleeping, the flashing is so bright that he can even see it with his eyes closed, like when you have your eyes closed and you can still like feel the light, you can like kind of see it even if your eyes are closed, kind of like that, because it's really bright.
Yeah, hold on, I'll actually show you how it works. Hold on.
That's so cool. Let me see what Gila wants to tell us while he's looking for that. Gila, go ahead. Tell me, Gila.
I have a lot of what now?
Oh, the letters. You want to do something with the letters, like a game?
Yeah.
So if you pick out a letter, we have to sign it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. I don't know if we have time today. If we have time today, we can do it a little bit. Yeah, okay? Hold on, let me see what Jose is gonna tell us now. Hold on. He's gonna show us something.
Hi, Gila.
Yeah, I have this here. This is Jose.
The square glow. The square, oh, that's the box where it came in there, in that box. That's what it's called, a
Yeah,
square.
this is the box that it came in.
Oh,
And I actually have three different lights. One for the doorbell, and then here's another one.
oh, so that thing, he hangs it on his chest, like a collar kind of thing, and then he can feel the vibration, like if someone is like calling him or the doorbell is ringing, and then he can feel that vibration, and he's like, oh, wait a minute, I have to go there. Okay, that's so cool. That's awesome. See how deaf people have different devices so they can live a normal life, right? And also, I wanted to let you know that they have something called a VP, a video phone, a video phone. On the video phone, it's kind of like what we're doing. It's kind of like video chatting. It's the same thing, basically. They call each other and they see each other so they can sign and talk to each other that way. All right, on the video, the VP, the video phone for the deaf. And if you are hearing and you want to call a deaf person, like for example, if Dusty wants to call Jose, right? You would have to call a special number that is video relay, and actually you can call his own number, Jose's, and it goes immediately to that service. And then you will hear an interpreter.
Yeah,
and the interpreter will say everything he says.
The Sorensen app.
That's the app that they use, the Sorensen. So when you call the deaf person, everything they're signing, you're gonna hear the interpreter say. It's really cool. Really, really cool. And that the sign they use for that is this, because it's like video from one way, video from the other. And for relay, they use this one, like 2 hours relay service. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys one more video. We don't have a lot more time, so let me see. Either I can show you another video or we can play a game with the letters with Gila. If we don't play it today, we can play it next time. Let me see. Oh, okay. I have another video. Okay, let me look up those videos that I have here. So ASL. Well, I was going to teach you guys the numbers because when we're talking about objects, sometimes we want to say the amount of, things that we have and things like that. And it's actually very easy. The numbers are really, really easy. At least from 1 to 10, they're really easy in ASL. So I think you guys can do it. I'm going to share the screen.
Hi guys, it's
Okay. Okay.
And today I'm going to show you how to count from 1 to 10 in American Sign Language. And no, this is not 10 in American Sign Language. When using sign language, we only use our one hand. First, you hold your hand facing you, and then you do regular number 1 and number 2. And then instead of doing 3 like this, you do it with your thumb out, because this is actually 6 in sign language. So as I said, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is, as I said, this, except you rotate your hand so that the back of your hand is facing you. And then 7, 8, and 9, and then 10, you just do a thumbs up and wiggle it. Okay, so let's do it together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now let's together at a normal pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, perfect. You guys have done it. Make sure to tune in next week where we're going to learn numbers 11 to 20.
All right. So it's pretty simple, but it is very different from how we do it generally, because sometimes we're like hearing people, right? Like 1, 2, 3, and like 6, 7. Well, it's not like that in ASL. It's totally different, but it's not difficult. You notice that she was doing the 1 and she rotated her hand facing, like the palm of the hand is facing you. We can actually do it either way, but it depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about things that we can count, like if we say 1 book, 1 book. I have 1 book. You have two books. Then we use it like this. But if we're talking about numbers for things that you cannot count, you know, that you're not talking about counting stuff, then you can use it this way. For example, my house number is 53, for example. So you can use the 5 like this and the 3 like this. You don't need to have it rotated because it's something that you're not counting. You're just saying a number for something else to like classify something or specify something. But if it's things that you count, then you do it with the palm facing you. Like 2 chairs, 3 cell phones, and things like that. Well, we can talk more about this next time, all right? Because our time is up. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Thanks, Raquel. As always, I know that that's a really cool thing. I know we've had people that never spoke sign language before start to learn it. And so, you know, get on YouTube, watch some of the old episodes, make sure that you attend any chance you get. But there's a ton of good resources out there on YouTube, like Raquel's showing us. So, and I know with language, it's one of those things that if you don't use it for long periods of time, you forget a lot of that stuff. So that's all the time we have for our lunchtime one. But I will be back for our last segment of the day here shortly. Until then, you guys hang out. I will let you guys take yourselves off mute, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again, everyone.